when you come to a community as old as this one, you think about people that are older that have taken care of themselves. And when you look around this community, you see some wealth here. So the last thing you think about are the people that have nothing.
There's so many folks in Charlotte County that are 200% or at or below the poverty level that have nowhere else to turn.
So many of us are blessed to have insurance, and maybe private or corporate or Medicare or Medicaid. And what we're here for are for those that inevitably fall through the cracks.
There is such a high population here of people that are indigent, that don't have cars, that live in the woods. You just don't see it. It's not right out there in front all the time.
Virginia B. Andes provides an invaluable service to really vulnerable members of our community.
Our mission with our medical, our pharmacy, our special wellness is to provide these services to the uninsured in Charlotte County.
That family, that husband, that wife, the people that simply can't get health care anywhere else.
Patients that otherwise would have conditions that required emergency department visits are treated outside of the emergency department here at the Virginia B. Andes Clinic.
So the potential in the mission is to show that care of the underserved is not only necessary, but possible. They take those patients who would otherwise be just tossed around in the morass of waiting and help to shepherd them through.
Care that's delivered here is the same as care that's delivered in any ambulatory setting.
I mean, if the Virginia B. Andes Clinic was not here, these members of the community would fall through the cracks.
When you offer care to the community that's often an underserved community, their needs are often very complex because they don't have a lot of preventive health care, they don't have a lot of early intervention.
And without it, people in the community would have nothing. They provide all medical care, specialty care, they get them radiology studies, all their medications for free.
The clinic is these people's rock. This is where they come for everything.
We can give them a continuum of care where they can receive medical services, and we can follow that medical service. It's not like just going to the emergency room.
The emergency department really is for emergencies. I mean, that is what it's designed for.
So the emergency room has to see the patient when they're in a crisis. So they get that crisis patched up, and then they're told to see their private doctor. Well, there isn't one. So 6 weeks later, they come back in with another crisis. And that pattern plays out till something happens. Either the patient dies of a complication or they give up. So the clinic affords patients and the society as a whole the opportunity to avoid that cycle.
Because of that, they ultimately get better care, which means the patient wins in the end.
This is huge for people who don't have things like we do. I'd have to keep going to the emergency room.
I needed help really, really bad. Couldn't afford to go nowhere. And these people are so loving and caring, they'll save a lot of lives if they leave these doors open. I'm totally grateful.
We have so many wonderful community partners that volunteer with us. We have over 200 volunteers, including some of our 110 medical practitioners, and those individuals help supplement all the service that our small staff of 16 implement each and every day, and we save lives each and every day.
The clinic provides a wonderful opportunity for people to help. It is the volunteers who make the organization. If it wouldn't be for them, we wouldn't have what we have today. I look at it that in this way I can help provide the means for those people to be helped.
We're a great entity that we not only have a clinic where we can treat people, but we have our own pharmacy that we can also provide them with free medicine.
Without us, most of our patients won't be able to get their prescriptions. This is a testimonial for one of our patients. She said that if you ever have a dark day or wonder if your work is truly having an impact on improving lives, know that you have literally saved not just mine, but many others. I love my job.
Our future piece that's coming to fruition is the Board of County Commissioners granted us a mobile medical clinic. And so it will be a rolling clinic that will be serving Charlotte County and the uninsured starting in March of next year. What we've done, we worked with Charlotte County Transit to be able to meet our patients, our repeat patients at the mobile clinic, to bring them back to our clinic to get their labs done at Shoreport, to be able to get scheduled appointments and take them back to the site.
And we are so grateful and thankful for the generosity of the community. And we certainly do take it seriously on how those dollars are spent.
With a $1.3 million budget, we leverage that with our support services of almost $12 million. So that's how we've taken our $200,000 budget, turned it into 1.3, and leveraged it with $12 million. And we do that with community partnerships and a strategic direction for our community of the uninsured.
If we don't have the funds to raise on a yearly basis, we can't stay in business and help people.
Last year alone, we filled over 19,000 prescriptions and just shy of 17,000 clinic, pharmacy, wellness, and specialty services.
And in the community and in Charlotte County, I just thank everyone that makes it possible, because, you know, our donors, our sponsors, the staff, I mean, really, it's a pretty incredible organization.
We are incredibly grateful to be a part of supporting Virginia B. Andes. We are grateful for the work that they do every day for our community.
I'm very, very thankful for this opportunity to share our mission with our community, but Virginia said it best. She gave us our building, but the community gives us our future, and I believe that with all my heart. And we're just so very grateful. We are not an island. We can't do it alone. It does take a village, and we have a wonderful village here in Charlotte County.